It's the Channel Mom Show, celebrating you with Jenny Dean Schmidt.
If you're a busy mom, get someone else to send your personalized cards for much less than a store-bought card and stamp. It's that easy. Just click on Send Out Cards.
Is everyone excited to save a little money? Josh, Shelly, Donna?
Yes.
Yeah, there's Miss Donna in the background. Shelly's mommy. We're mom-friendly on this show. The money-saving mom. Crystal Paine is a wife, a mother of 3, and the owner of MoneySavingMom.com. You should go check her out. Welcome to the show, Crystal.
Thanks so much for having me on.
Yes, we're glad to have you. You were fabulous the last time. I'm sure you're going to help our moms today. Okay. Let me just tell you that I'm curious about, you've got 3 simple ways to save money on back-to-school supplies. And we're also going to get to the clothing thing because I know moms want to know about how to save money on clothes and shoes. Shoes are always daunting because Shelly and I thrift shop.
The shoes.
But yes, you can't thrift shop very well for shoes. It's just gross. So for the most part, I try to buy.
My son wears size 13. You can't find that.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm looking forward to you helping moms with some tips, helping me and my husband because we don't want to pay a ton of money. And I know that you've got some great tips. So why don't you tell us what your first tip is for how to save money on back to school?
Well, first off, I just encourage people to start early. You know, it's so easy to wait until the last minute because, you know, you have so many other things going on. But if you start early, one of the perks of that is that all of these stores, such as, you know, Office Depot, Office Max, Staples, and the drugstores, they have deals every single week, and those deals change. And they're usually deals that, like, you know, Staples has penny deals, and they're pennies on the dollar. And so if you just get those, you know, really exceptional deals every week, by the time that you need to buy all your stuff, you're already going to have a nice collection of stuff. And the other great thing is that you can use, you know, buy some extras of those penny deals, and you can use them in your own home. You know, most families use glue and tape and things like that. And so, you know, buy some extras so that you don't have to pay for your own home office supplies and craft supplies for the rest of the year. And then you can also donate them to the local classrooms. A lot of teachers are having to pay for their school supplies for their classroom out of pocket. And so it's a way you can bless your teacher.
Sure, right. And you can be contributing to that. Yeah. And I like it. I want to make sure I understand. So what you're saying is, you know, since about mid-July, we've been getting these circulars that say, hey, we've got, you know, back-to-school specials. You're saying kind of go to each one at a time over the next couple weeks so that you can pick and choose which has the best deals on which thing. Is that correct?
Right, so that at the last minute you don't go and just pay full price.
Right.
So, like, for instance, this next week at Target, you can get free Scotch tape. And so it's like, you know, go ahead and get that. Get the other, you know, usually most of the stores, they have about 5 or 8 deals that are really exceptional. You know, so go ahead and stock up on those things. And then, you know, if you can't find a deal on something that's on your list, you know, you can wait till the last week and get that. But the other thing, one of my other tips is to price match at Walmart. So you don't necessarily need to go around and go to all the different stores. You can just go to Walmart, and they will price match all the local competitors' prices.
Yeah, and explain how that works. You're saying you don't even have to bring in anything that proves that the other place is cheaper. Go ahead and tell people how this works with Walmart.
Okay, so according to Walmart's corporate coupon policy, which is on their site, you don't even have to bring an ad in with you. You can just go up to the register with your stuff, and you can say, hey, this is, you know, 1 cent over at Staples, and so, you know, can I price match this? And they're supposed to just take your word for it. I always encourage people, you know, just to make sure that you can verify that that's the truth, bring the ad with you, or, you know, if you have it, you know, on your phone, you can just pull up the ad and you can show them right there where it is. And so just, you know, so that you can verify that you have a backup plan in case the cashier's like, I don't think that's right or something. But according to their corporate coupon policy, you don't even need to bring an ad in.
Okay. We are speaking to Crystal Paine of MoneySavingMom.com. And Crystal, for moms that don't want to sort of dig through their newspapers for the last 2 weeks, you can also organize them, right? If they go to MoneySavingMom.com, you can alert them to those deals like you were telling us about at Staples and Target, yes?
Yes, and so like if you will go to my site, like on Saturday nights, I'll have all of the deals, the best deals. I just do the best deals. So you can go and you can see every single store, and so you don't have to bother with the newspaper. You don't have to go dig. I'm just, you know, going to give, here's all the dollar deals, here's all the 50-cent deals, here's all the 25-cent deals, and so you can just scroll through and see them really quickly.
Okay, and this is usually national, right? So you can be telling us in Colorado or Minnesota or California, right?
Yes, we cover, my site covers, you know, nationally what all the deals are, so yes.
So if I know that my daughter and son need number 2 pencils and tablets and a pencil holder, and so on, I can go to you and you will show us which stores are having deals on which things, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
moneysavingmom.com. Just keep that in mind, ladies. And also the stock up thing. I kind of like that, Shelley. What about you? That I'm always running out of tape, and if I'd remembered to buy it for 1 cent, I'd have it for the rest of the year.
For Christmas, you'd have it.
Yeah, I love the stock up thing. And in honor of that, I'm going to do a quick giveaway, Crystal, with you here. Pop Chips is one of our sponsors, and they wanted to go in tandem with your recommendation. I told them about your stock up ideas. So today, Pop Chips is giving away 3 1-month supply boxes, all in one big scoop. You get 3 1-month supply boxes of Pop Chips. They have all kinds of fabulous flavors. Today I've got Thai sweet chili with me and sweet potato and salt and pepper. Really yummy. They've got barbecue, sour cream, and they've got fabulous flavors. At any rate, they come in these little bags that kids can take to school for snacks. And I know moms are always, that's one of their stressors, is they have to get school snacks every week. So call to win, 303-297-1510 to win a 3-month supply of Pop Chips. No trans fats, very, very good for you. So 303-297-1510 so that you can stock up for free with Pop Chips. So we hope we can get some calls on that today, and some mom who needs to stock up for the school year can do that. All right, Crystal, thanks for that time out there. All right, I know that moms are also concerned with clothes and shoes. What are some recommendations you can make there?
Yes, well, one of the things that I really have found, school supplies,
I'm going to go get Deborah.
better deals in store. Clothes, a lot of times you can get better deals online unless you're going to be going and digging through the thrift stores or garage sales. If you don't have time to do that, then you can usually get better deals online. For instance, right now at Old Navy, in-store and online, they have jeans, all their kids' jeans for $10. Well, if you buy them in store, obviously they're going to be $10. But if you purchase them online, you can sign up for a $10 off 50 coupon. So if you're going to buy 5 pairs of jeans, you can get $10 off. So that makes them only $9 each. And then you didn't have to go drive and, go to the store. And you can just do it from your living room. Plus, you get free shipping on a $50 order. So
Wow.
The same thing with Children's Place. They have a lot of jeans for $10 right now, and if you get them in store, obviously they're $10. If you shop online, on my site I have a 20% off coupon code, and all jeans are free shipping, so you can get them for $8 shipped if you purchase them online.
Wow. So $8 jeans, brand new jeans, and Children's Place has high quality. So that's fabulous, Crystal. And what else? What were you going to say?
And so you can do the same thing with, any other types of clothes. I encourage people look online because a lot of times the clearance sections online will have a lot more of a selection than you're going to find at the clearance rack in store. And if you go to retailmenot.com, they have online coupon codes for pretty much just about every online retailer. And so there's not always an online coupon code available, but most of the time there is. And so, you can save 15 or 20%, and a lot of times it's off of your entire purchase. And so that really can cut down on how much you're spending.
Okay. Repeat the name, please, Crystal, of that. Is it Retail Me Not? Can you spell that out?
Yes, so it's retail, retail, me, M-E, not, N-O-T.com.
And what does that offer people? It offers them discounts on different retailers?
Basically, you can go to that site and you can type in any online retailer that you're planning to purchase from, and it will pull up a list of all valid coupon codes. And it will tell, what percentage of people have used it successfully, when they've used it. So some of them are going to be invalid, but you can kind of scroll through and you can see, somebody used that 2 hours ago and it worked for them. It'll probably work for me. And so I love to use that site anytime I'm ordering online. I always check that site because, if you can save 10 or 15%, you might as well save 10 or 15%.
Yeah. And this is big, Crystal. I mean, it can sound trivial to somebody just tuning in that, they're just talking about coupons, but this makes or breaks families sometimes. I mean, this causes marital battles and battles with the children. I mean, why do you have a heart for helping moms? I mean, literally, you could go out there and spend $500 in the next 2 weeks, or with some of the advice that you're giving us, we could spend $200. And that's an extra $300 in a whole family's pocket. So tell me about why it's important that we follow this stuff for the sake of our families, our marriages, and just getting along within the family context.
Yes, well, I think that, so many families right now, they're really struggling financially. They're either unemployed or underemployed, and they just feel really, really stuck. And my heart's desire is just to give people hope that you are not stuck. And there are so many options and opportunities out there and ways to save money and ways to just be creative with the resources that you have. And so don't give up hope. And, I just encourage people, do what you can do the best you can do with what you have. And, then just be content. And that's the other thing, with the clothing thing, maybe your kids aren't going to be able to get the name brands this year because you just can't afford it. And that is okay. I just always think about, 200 years ago, what those kids wore. I remember my grandpa, he always talked about, he wore a pair of overalls, and he had one pair of overalls, and that's what he always wore, and so it's just like, our kids, to help them to not have this sense of entitlement because, life is not always about getting everything you want.
No, absolutely. That's a good lesson. I'm going to let Shelley ask a quick question if she has any. Do you have any, Shelley?
How about gas? Do you do gas?
I have a series on my blog on 15 ways to save on gas. So that might be, it kind of depends on what sort of car you drive and that sort of thing. But we've done a lot of different things with that.
We're going to come back, and I want people to stay tuned. So I was going to tease them and say that you're going to tell them about shoes after the break. Because I know that's huge with athletic shoes and then regular school shoes. I mean, you sometimes are buying 3 pairs for one child, and you have 3 children, so that's 9 pairs of shoes. Please, I'm going to tell people to go ahead and stay tuned for that. And I also want to redirect people again. We were talking to Crystal Paine at MoneySavingMom.com, and you're saying that you have tips on even things like how to save money on gas. Is that correct, Crystal?
Yes, I try to just, on my site, I have hundreds of thousands of readers from all walks of life, and so, from teenage guys to, grandparents, and so
1 minute.
Really trying to help people in every single area of life and give them really practical things that you can do, that you can take away and do today to really change your financial situation.
Great. Well, we thank you for that. MoneySavingMom.com. Crystal's going to come back and tell you how to save money on all those shoes you have to buy for the upcoming school year, so stay tuned for that.